Hello, my name is Jackson Fletcher, and I did this project on falafel. The history and culture of falafel. Falafel originated in Egypt. When exactly is unknown. Some have suggested that it dates back to the ancient times, while more than likely it is around 1900 where we begin to see Egyptian literature mention falafel after the British occupation. It is said to have originated in Egypt when Christians wanted an alternative to meat during fasting periods such as Lent. Falafel spread quickly across Eastern countries during World War I. In the 1960s, falafel arrived to the United States through Turkish migration. The dish is the national dish in the countries of Lebanon, Israel, and Yemen. And the falafel was originally cooked with fava beans, and this is where it got its name through close translation. The nutrient composition of falafel. One serving of falafel contains 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 0 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein, and contains little to no vitamins. However, it does contain a large amount of potassium, magnesium, iron, and others. Here to the right, we have some of the nutritional facts of falafel, such as it contains more potassium than around 90% of other foods. Relationship to disease. Falafel itself is not really correlated with any diseases, as such as it is a plant-based. However, it is a fried food, and eating too many fried foods can lead to cardiovascular diseases. Ingredients. The main ingredient of falafel are chickpeas. However, we mentioned that can be substituted with many other kinds of beans, such as the fava bean. Chickpeas themselves take years to go bad, as it's not much of a risk, but it's always a good thing to check and make sure the chickpeas have no mold, smell, or odor. Other ingredients of falafel include oil, onions, salt, cumin, baking soda, garlic, and cayenne pepper. Agriculture. Chickpea is seeded in the months of September to November in India and mid-April in the United States, which are the two biggest producers of chickpea. In 2020, approximately 329,500 pounds of chickpeas were produced in the United States. Here below, we have a cultivation of chickpeas in the United States. The preparation. Me and my roommates bought the falafel frozen from Publix on campus, and the preparation was very simple. For baking, you heat the oven to 425 degrees and place 3 or more falafel on a baking sheet and place it in the center of the rack. And you cook until lightly brown. For the air fryer, you place 3 or more falafel into the air fryer, heat the air fryer up to 375 degrees, leave the falafel in for about 8 to 10 minutes. Tasting. Personally, I was not a real big fan of the falafel. I thought the taste was very dry, and the ingredients inside themselves were not all so good. Even though I would say I myself like chickpeas and garbanzo beans as the same thing. I'm a fan of those, and I just didn't like the combination of the falafel itself. The crunch, however, of the falafel was very intriguing. I thought it had a good crunch. It's just the taste of itself was not very good. I did learn that the people from Yemen commonly eat their falafel with a dipping sauce called a tahini sauce. I think this could have definitely improved the falafel, as like my main complaint was it was just so dry. I definitely think a dipping sauce could have improved the falafel. Here we have a picture of the falafel in the inside of the falafel. Comparison. I think the falafel is similar to how I think of sausage balls for me. My mom always makes them for holidays and big parties, and I kind of think that's how they're used in the Middle East, as they're such a iconic and culturally cherished dish that they're normally eaten, say, for big occasions or something that's memorable. And here are my references. Thank you very much.